Greetings, silent warrior. That's you, the man who stands tall in daylight but wages unseen battles when night falls. You've fought demons no one else sees, holding strong for far too long. Now, your mind feels like the enemy. Life pits you against two wars, one with the world outside, the other within your own head. The truth is, the war inside your mind is the fiercest. External struggles may wound, but your thoughts keep the pain alive. You could be in a quiet room, free from foes or danger, yet fear, regret, anger, or shame consume you. Why? Because the real battlefield lies between your ears, and it's time to take command. You've had days where the world seems fine, but your mind attacks relentlessly. A single negative thought spreads like wildfire. I'm not enough. I always fail. They don't respect me. These thoughts start small, but left unchecked, they consume you, defining who you are. It's time to stop them cold and reclaim your identity. This is where Stoic philosophy becomes your blade. Ancient Stoics like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca faced wars, exile, and betrayal. Yet they knew what many miss today. You can't control the world, but you can master how you face it. Marcus wrote in Meditations, "Your power lies in ruling your mind, not events." Grasp this truth, and strength will follow. Let it sink deep. You don't need wealth, perfection, or control over every outcome. You need only to choose your response over instinct. You are not your negative thoughts. You are their observer. As the observer, you decide how long they linger. Take charge now. This video isn't for those chasing fleeting comfort. It's for the warrior ready to break free from his mind's weight. For the man done with the voice saying, "You're not enough." In the 7 chapters ahead, we'll dismantle the mental traps fueling negativity and arm you with Stoic tools to crush them. Don't just watch, study this. If you seek peace, clarity, and inner strength, miss no part. Each chapter builds on the last. Before we dive in, declare this in the comments: I am stronger than my negative thoughts. Like this video and share it with a brother who needs it. Subscribe if you're serious about forging a stronger self. Now, let's destroy those negative thoughts. One Stoic truth at a time. First truth: you are not your thoughts. This is the cornerstone. It may sound strange, but we're taught every thought defines us. That's a lie you must reject. Reflect on this. How many random, fearful, or painful thoughts race through your mind daily? If they were all you, your identity would shift every second. Stoicism reveals a profound truth. Your mind has 2 parts: what happens and how you respond. Negative thoughts come. That's normal. It's what you do with them that matters. The key is your response. Epictetus said, "It's not events that disturb you, but your judgment of them." A thought like "I'm a failure" or "they've rejected me" only becomes pain if you believe it. If you don't, it's just noise. Picture a dark cloud in the sky. You don't panic. You prepare and move on. Treat your negative thoughts the same way. Acknowledge them. Let them pass. And free yourself. The trap is when you let a thought become your identity. I'm anxious, so I'm an anxious man. I doubt my relationship, so it's doomed. No, those are just thoughts, not your essence. Break free from their grip. Your thoughts are not the truth, they're suggestions, not commands. Picture your mind as a radio. Just because a song plays doesn't mean you dance to it. Learn to change the station. A Stoic practice is to write down troubling thoughts and judge them like a court. Question their validity with ruthless clarity. Ask, is this thought absolutely true? What's the evidence? What would Marcus Aurelius say, will this matter in 5 years? Often, you'll see the thought holds no real weight. It just feels heavy. Another tool, label the thought. Don't say I'm a failure. Say, I'm having a thought about failing. This creates distance, and in that space lies your power. You are not your thoughts. You are the sky, and thoughts are passing clouds. Second truth, stop fighting reality. The deepest source of negative thoughts is resisting what's already happened. You don't just suffer from pain, you suffer from wishing it wasn't so. A breakup, a betrayal, a missed chance. Your mind replays, this shouldn't have happened. That resistance becomes mental torment. The Stoics teach a powerful truth: pain is inevitable. But suffering is a choice. Suffering grows when you argue with reality. Epictetus nailed it with this wisdom. Don't demand life bends to your will. Wish for it to unfold as it does, and you'll find peace. This doesn't mean celebrating pain or pretending all's well. It means stop burning energy trying to rewrite the past. If it happened, it's real. Accept it. Then decide your next move with clarity. Consider this. A man caught in the rain can curse the sky or accept he's wet. Grab a coat and keep moving. Which man are you? Most negative thoughts stem from wishing the past were different. Why did they leave? Why did I speak? If only I'd taken that shot. Those thoughts don't change facts. They deepen wounds. The Stoics call this amor fati, love your fate. Embrace what happens, even the pain. Why? Because events are beyond your control, but your response is yours to command. Say you fail a test or a business venture. A weak mind says, I'm worthless. I'll never succeed. A Stoic mind sees differently. It says, this is one moment, not my life's verdict. What can I learn? Don't fight the moment. Use it. Here's a tool when your mind screams, this shouldn't have happened. Catch it and whisper, but it did. What now? That simple shift hands you back the reins of your story. Here's the truth. To sear into your soul, peace doesn't come from a flawless life, but from accepting reality and marching forward. Declare this in the comments. I accept reality and grow from it. Third truth. Don't trust your first emotion. Most men fall into a deadly trap, taking their first feeling as gospel. They treat their first emotion as the ultimate truth. But Stoicism arms you with a vital skill. Your initial feeling isn't the final verdict. Anger, fear, jealousy, or sadness. They're reactions, not reality. Loud, chaotic, and often irrational. They'll derail you if you follow them blindly. Master them instead. Think of emotions as waves crashing hard at first, but they fade if you let them. Wait, reflect, and observe instead of acting on impulse, and you'll conquer them. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, under constant pressure, wrote, keep your soul calm first, then see things clearly for what they are. Picture this. Your friend ignores your message. Your gut screams, they don't care. But wait an hour. Maybe they're busy, sick, or just forgot. Acting on that first emotion could torch a good friendship. Instead, pause, name the feeling, and delay your reaction. This is how you take control. Say to yourself, I'm angry, but that doesn't mean I'm right. I'm scared, but that doesn't mean I'm in danger. I'm jealous, but that doesn't mean I'm lesser. Emotions are signals, not orders. Another Stoic tactic: zoom out. See your life from a distance, as if from the stars above. From that vantage point, petty arguments or moments of shame shrink to nothing. This perspective cuts through needless pain. Practice this when a negative emotion hits. Say, let me wait before I act. That small pause can save careers, marriages, friendships, and your inner peace. You're not weak for feeling emotions. You're wise for not letting them rule you. Declare this in the comments. I pause. I choose. Don't react blindly. Fourth truth: the stories you tell yourself create your pain. It's not the situation that breaks you, it's the narrative you weave around it. You're rejected, and your mind spins. They never valued me. I'll always be alone. You err at work, and it says, you're a failure, unfit for this. That's the trap: confusing facts with your interpretation. Marcus Aurelius knew this. Your pain comes not from events, but from how you judge them. You can rewrite that judgment any time. Pause and reflect. It's not the rejection, silence, failure, or delay that wounds deepest. It's the meaning you assign. Your boss replies curtly, and you think they hate you. Friends don't invite you, so you feel worthless. Those are stories born of fear, not truth. Here's a powerful Stoic tool: separate the event from the story. Step 1. Write the raw facts. My message went unanswered for 2 days. Step 2. Note the story your mind tells. They don't care. They're avoiding me. Step 3. Challenge it. Is this certain? Could there be another reason? Have I ever delayed? Replying for reasons unrelated to someone else. This exercise reveals your thoughts aren't reality, they're assumptions. You're not defined by what happens, but by the meaning you choose. Wield your mind to heal, not harm. You're the storyteller, but also the editor. Cut the lies. This is Stoic wisdom. Bad things happen, but they don't define you. You decide their meaning. Shape your mind to heal, not wound. Your brain spins stories, but you're the editor. A wise editor burns false narratives and crafts truth that fuels strength and clarity. So, when your thoughts spiral, pause, dissect, and rewrite. You're not your pain, you're the author, forging a new chapter. Declare this in the comments. I control my story. I choose peace over chaos. Fifth truth: your environment shapes your inner voice. Be brutally honest with yourself. Your surroundings mold your thoughts. A negative mind isn't born, it's built by toxic environments. The people you keep, the content you consume, the habits you repeat, they feed your inner voice. If you're steeped in noise, drama, or pessimism, your mind mirrors that chaos. Seneca warned, surround yourself with those who lift you higher. Seek men you can also elevate. This isn't just about friends, it's mental hygiene. Your mind is a garden. Who's planting seeds in it? Negative people, toxic social media, or chaotic spaces. Sow weeds that choke your clarity. Face this truth. You can't slay negative thoughts while feeding them daily. Purge your environment. Ask, who drains me, who brings calm? Does the content I consume inspire or degrade me? Does my space sharpen my focus or amplify stress? Cleanse your surroundings to reclaim your mind. The Stoics lived simply, with order, because they knew external chaos breeds inner turmoil. They built discipline outside to forge peace within. Try this challenge for 7 days. Cut out gossip, drama, and toxic social media. Tidy your space. Connect with men who strive to grow. You'll be stunned at how quiet your mind becomes, not because thoughts vanish, but because you've stopped fueling the storm. Sixth truth: you're exhausted, not broken. Sometimes, negative thoughts signal not a flaw, but fatigue, mental, emotional, even spiritual depletion. When you're drained, everything feels heavier than it is. You misread messages, overthink choices, assume enemies where there are none. Your mind becomes a tempest, not because you're weak, but because you're running on empty. The Stoics understood this and guarded their energy fiercely. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Pain comes not from external things, but from how you judge them." You can retract that judgment any time, but how can you judge clearly when you're sleep-deprived, unrested, or overwhelmed? Too many men try to think their way out of a storm when they need restoration. Negative thoughts grow louder when you skip sleep, neglect nutrition, or stay sedentary. You're bombarded by noise, social media, and pressure without pausing for yourself. Sometimes, your mind doesn't need fixing, it needs rest. Stoicism isn't about being a machine, it's about owning your energy. You can't outthink a storm when you're running on fumes. Negative thoughts scream loudest when you're sleep-deprived, malnourished, or stuck in a rut. You're drowning in noise, social media, pressure, chaos without carving out time to recharge. Sometimes, your mind needs rest, not repair. Stoicism isn't about becoming a machine, it's about owning your energy. Even Epictetus, the master of discipline, taught, "No one learns when they think they know everything." An overloaded, exhausted mind can't grow or see clearly. Give yourself the gift of rest to regain your edge. Act now. Sleep early tonight. Walk just minutes outside. Phone left behind. Say no to one draining task. Jot down your worries, then set them aside. You're not broken, you're overworked. Exhaustion isn't weakness, it's a signal to pause, recharge, and return stronger. Declare this in the comments. I'm not shattered, I'm recharging. Seventh truth: gratitude obliterates negativity. This isn't fluffy positivity, it's a weapon that dismantles destructive thoughts at their core. Gratitude forces you to see reality, not just what's missing. When negativity traps you, your mind narrows to a tunnel. Everything's wrong. Everyone's better. Life's unfair. But name one thing going right, and that tunnel cracks open. Seneca said, "The poor man isn't the one with little, but the one who craves more." Shift your focus now. Most negative thoughts stem from a sense of lack, feeling you've lost something vital. Gratitude reminds you of what you still hold. This isn't ignoring problems, it's balancing your view. Ask, what am I overlooking? What do I have now that I once dreamed of? Who stands by me? Write it down. One line can shift your perspective. Say your career feels lost. That's real. But maybe you're still healthy, safe, and learning. Your relationship's rocky. but perhaps you've found your own strength and worth. Gratitude isn't fake smiles. It's choosing to see what's real. Face life head on and say, yes, this hurts, but I see what I still have. Negativity thrives in forgetfulness, forgetting your wins, your resilience, your blessings. Make gratitude a habit, each morning or night. List 3 small things you're thankful for. Start small, but start now. A breath, a meal, a memory, a friend, a breeze. Name them. You'll feel the weight in your chest lighten, the fog in your mind clear. Gratitude anchors you, keeping the storm from sweeping you away. It's not about denying pain, it's about grounding yourself in truth. If you've made it this far, know this: you're already cutting down negative thoughts. Awareness is the first blow. Stoicism hands you that clarity. It's not about never thinking negatively, that's unrealistic. The Stoics didn't chase perfection, they pursued relentless practice. You've learned you're not your thoughts, you're the observer. You don't need to fight reality. You can accept it and grow. Your first emotions aren't truth, just signals. Pause. Reflect. Choose. Your stories shape your pain. Rewrite them. Your environment matters. Cleanse it. Rest heals. Gratitude anchors. Marcus Aurelius faced betrayal, loss, and pressure few can fathom. Yet he wrote daily to forge a mind of peace. You don't need to be loud or understood. Just keep forging your mind quietly, relentlessly, each day. Train for clarity and strength, and your life will transform. If no one's told you today, you're stronger than you know, not because life's perfect, but because you're awake. Awareness sparks change. This is how you crush negative thoughts, not with brute force, but with daily clarity, inner calm, and the unyielding strength of Stoic wisdom. If this video struck a chord, hit like to share the wisdom. Drop your favorite quote or insight in the comments. Share it with a brother seeking peace. Subscribe. We're building a Stoic mind together. Final affirmation for the comments. My mind is my greatest weapon.